Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Dining with EA. I'm back in the lab, back in the kitchen, and we're getting ready to do our thing. Hey, look, without further ado, we're gonna get right at it, y'all. What are we doing today? We're gonna flip the switch today. We're gonna truly break a rule. You familiar with shrimp scampi, right? You familiar with chicken scampi? Look, we're gonna do a lamb chop scampi, and we're gonna have some lamb shoulder inside that scampi, so that you have a nice spoon, a fork full of lamb each time you dig in, okay? So let's go ahead and introduce to you the start of the story. Look at these beauties right here, right? These are some beautiful lamb chops. I purchased these from Costco the other day. Man, they're not expensive at all. Then I also went over to Sprouts and got some lamb shoulder, right? The way we're gonna season these lamb chops, these lamb shoulders, we're gonna use some onion powder, we're going to use some garlic powder, we're going to use some adobo, baby, that adobo, right? And we're going to also use some Montreal steak seasoning, okay? Now, we also have some diced onions, we have some sliced cherry tomatoes, we have some diced garlic, and we also have some diced green pepper, okay? And of course, we're going to use our olive oil, we're going to use some heavy cream, we're going to use some chicken broth. We're going to use some Parmesan. Is that Parmesan? Grated Parmesan and salt and pepper. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's go ahead and get busy, y'all. We're going to go ahead and put these noodles inside the pot. Make sure put a little oil inside the pot before you put your noodles in, because you don't want them to get gummy. You don't want them to stick together. So you're going to put a little oil inside your pot that you're going to boil your noodles in, so that your noodles will stay nice and loose. And we're going to use some, not no fettuccine, not no spaghetti. We're going to use some linguini noodles, all right? We're going to go and bust this open right here. I'll bust them open. Go ahead and nicely lay that linguini down in there like that right there. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Lay that linguini down there just like that right there. What we're going to do, y'all, is work that linguini down inside that water, like this right here. Okay? Work it down in there, and you're gonna stir occasionally, and stir occasionally. Okay, now let's go ahead and get our lamb chops together. I'm gonna go ahead and put some olive oil on them, like so. Do the same thing over here with our shoulder, lamb chop. We're gonna put our Montreal steak sauce on here, like so. Yep, just like that. Put some in here like that. We're gonna go to our onion powder. We'll go to our garlic powder. A little adobo. It's a lot of flavor right there. Oops. Adobo. Okay. Pepper on there. Put that olive oil on there to help the ingredients stick to your meat, all right? That's non-sodium salt, okay? So we're just gonna mix them up just like that, all right? Make sure you get your meat, the seasoning, coat it all over your lamb chops, all over your meat, okay? Bam. Okay, next thing we're gonna do, we've got our flour right here that we're gonna coat our lamb chops in. We're gonna put a little thyme in there. Put a little thyme, add a flavor. A little thyme, Italian seasoning inside the flour. A little bit more of this adobo. Okay. So we'll just mix this up really nice, like so. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a little pepper in here also, just like that. No salt, just pepper. Mix it up like this here. We're gonna get our lamb chops. Just coat them like so. Just like that. Okay? I'm gonna do this with each lamb chop. You see, that's done. Okay, next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and put some olive oil in our pan, like so. Generous amount. You don't want your fire to be too high. My fire is a little too high. You can bring it down a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and just place our lamb chops down in our pan like so. We want these to cook all the way through, depending on how you like your lamb chops. If you like them rare, medium well done, that's up to you. But we're just gonna put those in there like so, and let them cook on each side. As your lamb chops begin to cook, you want to also turn them up on the edge like so that fat can also cook. I think our lamb chops and our lamb shoulder are all ready to come off. They're cooked through and through. They look so tender and delicious. Now, last step, we're going to prepare our roux. We're going to leave all that nice flavor inside there. What we're going to do is we're going to put maybe a half a tablespoon of butter in here. Okay? Turn the fire back up. All right. We're going to put our onions in. And we're going to let all of this sweat down. Let all this sweat down. Onion. Go ahead and put our garlic in here like so. I just want to let this sweat down. Of course, we don't want our garlic to burn. Turn our fire up a little bit. Let that cook down a little bit. So we'll go ahead and put our peppers in here. Let all of this sweat down. We have enough oil in the pan already, so I don't think we need any additional oil, and we don't need any additional butter. Gonna let that sweat down. We'll introduce our tomatoes. And depending upon how textured you want your veggies, you can let them cook longer or, for a shorter amount of time. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to add a little white wine. You don't have to use any white wine, but what's going to happen is this white wine, it's going to cook off. Just a little added flavor. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to go ahead and add a cup of chicken broth. I'm going to go ahead and add maybe about a half a cup of heavy cream. Like that. Let it do its thing. It's going to thicken up a little bit, but that's what we want it to do. At this point, if you'd like to add some red pepper, crushed red pepper, you can. I'm not going to add any salt. Just crushed red pepper. I'm going to add some oregano. A little oregano. Turn it down a little bit. A little pepper. Okay, at this point, I'm just gonna add some grated Parmesan. Add my lamb shoulder to this. I'm gonna add about 4 of these lamb chops to the pan. Like that. Add our noodles. Like so. Go. Pepper flakes on top of it like this. Our lemon, just squeeze it on top of there like that. Get all that lemon juice in there. We are home free. We are home free. Dress it up. Yeah, now that's a ooh-wee right there. That's a ooh-wee right there. Just look at that right there. I'm gonna tell you what that is. That's a lamb chop. It's a lamb chop scampi. Lamb chop scampi, right? You know, yeah. Oh man, I couldn't keep y'all waiting, man. Look, check it out. Woo-wee! That's juicy. Pan seared chops, glazed in that garlicky lemon pan of juices, right? Crowded with that burst of cherry tomatoes. You got that those tender green peppers, lightly caramelized red onion, right? That fresh rain of parsley, and one last squeeze of lemon on top. Man, look at that, man. Look at those lamb chops, man. Will you look at them lamb chops? Check out them lamb chops. You gotta try it. Thanks for checking it out. This is EA, you dining with EA. You know, we're gonna be back in the laboratory probably this time next week, week after next. You know, we're gonna knock out another banger. But yeah, you gotta try this recipe, y'all. Without further ado, until the next recipe, this is EA, you dining with EA, and I'm out of here.